All right, hey everybody, we are back. We're going to be talking about this guy right here. We're talking about the Nissan Frontier, the Pro 4X model, the SV. I don't care which one it is. We're talking about the Frontier. This video that I did here, we're going to let a couple of them run on here for you so you can see them. We'll back this up so you can see a view of this thing on the front. Here we go. And but why is it that people are so interested in this Frontier? And it's not the motor. The motor is there, and it is the motor, but it is a much bigger accumulation of stuff other than just a motor. We're going to talk about that today. Yes, it is a naturally aspirated 3.8 V6. It is an amazing motor. It is old school in its simplicity and its functionality. You can see it actually. We'll pause this one here. I got it up on this one right here, but simple in this motor. Again, these are all my own videos that I made and put on this channel. But, and I'll link them at the end for you if you want. But this motor is simple. I mean, it is simple, pure brilliance. No turbos, none of that kind of stuff. Simple in design. Yes, it's direct injected, and people get all mad about that. Oh my God, you're going to get carbon buildup. Go look at the numbers of them out there. Very, very few do you see any issues with under any circumstances. They run strong, they run long, they run well, they do the job. You have simplicity in this thing. You don't have it's not hydraulic roller lifters in this thing. It's just old school button lifters. I mean, it's simple as it gets in every kind of way. Timing chain in it, chain driven oil pump, not a wet belt system. Okay, this is a pure brilliant old school simple technology motor, and people love that factor of this motor, that it is old school, proven, reliable, and phenomenal. Okay, there's no arguing with this thing. Simple. A lot of steel. I think you got plastic valve covers. But other than that, everything else on here, including some of the radiator hoses and the crossover tubes, are steel. I mean, there's a lot of good quality materials in this actual engine that does it right. You can't really complain. Here's some of the numbers for you if you want to just look at it on here. The transmission as well, too. It's not just again, it's not just this motor that people want, but the motor itself is amazing. And if somebody corrects me in the comments on engine versus motor one more time, I'm going to knock somebody silly. No offense, but it's a motor, it's an engine, I don't care what it is. And until electric engines came out in cars, or electric motors, people would have never had this argument. Ford Motor Company, Bavarian Motor Works, General Motors, the list goes on and on. Okay, if I want to call it a motor, I'm going to call it a motor. It is what it is, like it or don't. But this truck has an amazing motor in it and a great engine. Does a fantastic job. What about the transmission? 9-speed. Okay, it's got the 9-speed, the 9G transmission. Made by Jayco, yes, but also designed 100% by Mercedes. It's an exact, we don't even know if it's Mercedes made or Jayco made or who did what on it, but it's actually a Mercedes transmission. Smooth, quality, well built, doesn't have any drama now. It does a fantastic job. It's quality when you look at this truck on every kind of level here. This is a fantastic. This one here happens to be a 2025 long bed. Yes, long bed. Did I mention that? You can get it in a 6-foot bed, as you'll see here. Look at this. It's a 6-foot bed. It's one of the only ones left out there. There's this in a Toyota Tacoma, and try finding a Tacoma in a 6-foot bed that's not a trail hunter. Okay, so like I said, in here you can get it in the SV, you can get it in a Pro 4X, you can get it in all these options. We love this about Nissan. Here's a long bed version. Here is a short bed version. So we're talking about a truck that is just well done, well built. Lots of little things like that, even here. Even these simple things, okay? What's the biggest complaint on an off-road truck? Now remember, this is a Pro 4X model, Pro 4X trim. That's their highest level off-road trim they have. They want to have the steps on here for people that want them, but they know that people that do have them want to still go off-road. They made these quick, simple, removable. So you can remove the steps for your off-road ventures on a weekend and get the ground clearance and not worry about breaking them. Like I said, they do a good job at everything. Now, the other things, other than a motor and the trans, things of that kind of nature we're talking about, we are just talking about pure quality. The truck is quality through and through. It is well made. It is Japanese. It is designed well. It's got the tailgate, the handle you see right there on the tailgate. It's mechanical. It's still a mechanical one. None of this stupid electronic stuff that can fail and where you got to reach under there. You're reaching like you're about to grab a handle, but it's not. It's a little weird button. You got to move your fingers back and forth to find it. None of that kind of stuff. It's a mechanical lever that drops the tailgate. It works, and it works fantastic. It works functional. Everything about it is phenomenal. What else we got in here? Here we go. We'll go this way. That one actually we don't show a lot more on the inside of it. Let's go to this video that does, because I do show interior stuff on this thing here too. We got a fully, as you see right in there wherever we were just at, but fully boxed frame in this thing. It's the new 2025 design layout in here. The inside is done very well. The back seats, yes, they give you some room, but the back seats are not super comfortable. They do lay down flat though, which is nice, but they are not a comfortable, they're a very upright back seat to them, but it's a mid-size truck. The things that people love about this truck and the part that people are after this thing for, besides the motor and trans, is it is old school proven. Hydraulic steering, simple, functional, capable, doesn't fail. It's got steel steering knuckles on this thing still too. I mean, it's stuff that's just designed to not wear out on it. It's meant to work. Steel upper and lower control arms, built not aluminum that's all high tech and everything like that and performance oriented. No, we're talking about quality, built tough. Dana axles in this thing. It is built strong. Stainless or a steel oil pan. Not plastic. Okay, again, this truck is old school without these corners being cut, things like that, and it's designed to do an absolute fantastic job. The clean lines of the exterior on this thing, like I said, flawless. When you look at the way this thing looks, and you look at the outside of this thing, it doesn't look overdone. It doesn't look like, ooh, look at me, like a lot of people. It doesn't have the exhaust that people are like, ooh, listen to that thing from 500 miles away. Okay, it doesn't scream that. It screams perfection, simple, affordable, functional. We'll talk about the affordable part because I'm going to show you new prices, used prices. I'm going to show you all that stuff. But let's get through the rest of this stuff on here too, right off the bat here. But, inside, manual gear selector. Did you see that? Look at that right there. Why is this going slow? Sorry, going slow here. Struggling. But inside of this thing, when we get in here, I don't know why YouTube is moving pretty slow for me right now. But when we get inside of this thing, that your gear selector inside of here is manual, which is beautiful. It's a nice thing to see right down here. Shift lever. Shift lever is manual. Look at where they put the auto start stop button. It's right there next to the actual start button. Thinking. Okay, everything about this truck has been thought out. You got the start button here, and then you hit the auto start stop right there next to it, right where it should be, quick and simple. You have all mechanical knobs and buttons in here. Did I mention mechanical knobs and buttons? And did I mention mechanical knobs and buttons? We love that. This truck is solid on every kind of level. It is drama-free, very few recalls, very few issues. It's just what people are looking for in today's world of technology. It has enough. It's got everything you want, nothing you don't. It has the reliability. It has the quality of the build. It has the solid factor. It's got every amenity you could possibly want. The zero-gravity seats are absolutely amazing, and people love this about it. It tows well enough. It's got the power. It gets the MPGs good enough. It's got the capabilities. Pro 4X gives you the rear locker, so you get the off-road chomps that you need to compete today. It gives you everything you want, nothing you don't, and it's simple there. I wish they put some lower tie downs in the bed. It would be nice. They limit that on there. You can put the track system in, but I wish I had some tie downs down there. I wish they didn't really have the internal water pump. That's the only engine hit on it, really. It's chain driven at least, but if the water pump goes out, it is pretty big deal on that one. But we're talking about a very quality built machine. Now, what about the other one? The other big factors. Two more huge ones. One, price. Price of the Frontier is phenomenal. We will talk about that. I will show you new and used. Second one is the CPO warranty. What is that? So when you buy a used Frontier, which there's not many of them out there because people do not like to get rid of them, and that says something in its own right. But when you buy a used Frontier, you can get a certified Nissan, certified pre-owned. Look at the warranty they give you. This is it right here. Nissan certified pre-owned warranty. If your vehicle, to get this, it has to be newer than 6 years old and it has to have less than 80,000 miles. So if you buy like a 2022, for example, or whatever case is, and it's got 50,000 miles on it, and you buy it from a Nissan dealer, you get this, it's certified, Nissan certified. Here's the warranty you get with it when you get it. And this is on a used truck. Okay, 7-year, 100,000 mile, whichever comes first, limited warranty. It's not from the time you buy it. That is from the time the vehicle was first purchased and it started its life there. So, whenever whoever the original owner was, that's when that kicked in. But you get, if you buy it and it's 3 years old with 50,000 miles on it, you still got 50,000 miles and 3 years of warranty left, or 4 years of warranty left. That's beautiful with this system. 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty. Great. You get the comprehensive 167-point inspection. Woohoo. I don't know how serious those are. We've been hearing that since I was a kid about all these multi-point inspections. But you get a 1-year prepaid maintenance, including in the first year of ownership or first 15,000 miles. It's nice. This only applies to their gas-powered Nissans. But, I mean, that's a heck of a warranty that you can get automatically. That's a beautiful thing in there that they give you that. What's the prices look like? Well, if we go here and we go to Auto Trader and we go nationwide, we'll look at the Pro 4X. It is by far the one that most people are interested in trim-wise, and it's also the one that kind of has everything marked as far as the boxes go, 4-wheel drive, this kind of thing. So we look at a Pro 4X trim. There's 2025s, which we just started. We already got 3,359 of them available right now out there. Look at some of the prices of these. Look at the MSRP. We're 11 grand off. We're, 9 grand off. Look at the numbers we're getting. But you're talking the highest. There's still the SL, which is one higher luxury one. But basically, for all practical purposes, the Pro 4X is one of the highest levels of the Frontier you can get. And we are talking about a truck that you can walk away with for 37 or 38, 40, let's just call it $38,000 to $40,000, depending on where you buy it and how. That's amazing. Okay, this is their upper end trim level, and it has a naturally aspirated V6, and they're everywhere. Pages and pages of them in this, this under $40,000 stuff. Pages of them. And this is on a brand new 2025. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So brand new, their prices are amazing. Absolutely amazing. How about used? Well, we come over here, we looked at, so you call it 39, 38 to 40,000 for used, or for new. Here I picked, just for the heck of it, I went 2022. Picked the 2022 nationwide. I am on nationwide. Okay, the whole country for a 2022 Nissan Pro 4X, any other version of a Pro 4X. We are showing 239 of them. Let the reality of that sink in. It's because nobody wants to get rid of them. Because they love them. They are amazing, and they love them, and they bought them for a long-term truck, and they're not letting them go. There's 239. Oh, maybe it's just because that was the good year. Let's go look at 2023. Let's go there, and let's go here and look at 2023. Let's leave that as 2022 for a minute. What did I go? Oh, now we got 700. So for 2023, there's 450 available versus 240 for the other one. But between two model years, there's only 700 available in the entire nation. Okay, and what are we looking at price-wise on here? Well, look at here. Here's a used 43,000 miles, $24,000. Okay, and then here's one that's, you get variations with used. Look at, here's one with double the miles for $1,000 more, and they call it a great price, but this one doesn't. You're going to see these variants, but let's look for certified pre-owned, because they would label them. It's got to say, it'll say certified. Here's the certified right here. So certified pre-owned 2022 Pro 4X, 10,000 miles on it for $29,000. And it is certified pre-owned, so you get that 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty for 29 grand. Let the reality of that sink in. So like I said, there's probably more. Here's another certified pre-owned. This one's got 90,000 miles on it for $29,000, same price. Like I said, there's definitely some variations on here. But here's another one right here. 30,000 miles, $29,000. Okay, there's a lot of great options out here and a lot of great trucks for new For used, if you can find them because of how few there are, their prices are pretty dang reasonable. Pretty well done. So you really can't go wrong with the Frontier, but these are the reasons why. It is not just the naturally aspirated V6. If that's all that people wanted, they'd be buying more Hondas and they'd be buying more Gladiators and stuff like that have it too. There's a reason that the Frontier is so well-rounded. Hopefully this video puts it into perspective for you, because it's a accumulation, a package deal of that Frontier that makes people want it so bad. So anyway, there you go. Questions, comments, put them below. Thanks for watching.